We welcome you into 12th Man Studios. We are visiting with the 6th head coach in Texas A&M women's tennis history, and that is Mark Weaver, an alum of this school. And Mark, I think about you getting this job. You were an assistant here at Texas A&M, and essentially you were named the head coach just before your 43rd birthday. That's a pretty good early gift that you got back in late July.
Yeah, no, I guess looking back over my 43 years, that might be the best birthday gift yet. So yeah, it's pretty neat timing on that as well. I'll take a birthday gift like that anytime.
And just to be named the head coach of women's tennis here, kind of talk about your background a little bit, because I know Texas A&M is a place you spend a lot of time in and certainly means quite a bit to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, Texas A&M has done so much for me. I can just remember being recruited by Coach Kent way back when, and I started here in 1990, so I feel like I've been here forever. This is kind of where I grew up from a little boy, and I like to think I turned myself into a man, and yeah, no, definitely have some great memories here of being recruited by Coach Kent and playing here for 4 years, and then being able to graduate from here. And then I left for about 3 years to play the pro circuit, and hadn't necessarily planned on moving back, and I had a great job opportunity at Briarcrest Country Club at the time. And during those years I was Coach Kleineke's volunteer assistant for about 6 or 7 years, and that kind of was how I got my foot in the door and finally really realized that this is what I wanted to do as a career.
Mm-hmm. And then your time in Aggieland continues. You work for Bobby Kleineke and Howard Jaffe, and the entire time the women's tennis program is ascending. And now that you take over as the head coach, can you kind of just speak to the direction of the program, because it's really on solid footing right now, isn't it?
Right, it is. Yeah, we fortunately we have an excellent team kind of already in place. We have all 7 girls returning, plus the addition of another excellent player that will definitely strengthen our lineup. And no, I feel like we've come a ways, and we've kind of elevated the program a couple levels, and we've definitely gotten us where we need to be. So the trick to it is just kind of learn from all the things that got us there and try to avoid the things that kept us away from getting there. But I feel like we're in an excellent position to maintain that top 10 level, and where we're competing for SEC titles and NCAA titles as well.
And just the conference that you mentioned there, A&M's moved to the league 3 years ago, and we're essentially going to start our 4th athletic season in the SEC here soon. What did that move mean for women's tennis, and how has your program grown from entering this conference?
Yeah, no, it's been just an excellent move for not only the women's tennis team, but all sports as well. Our conference is so strong. I would say 5 out of the top 10 teams in the nation are from the SEC, and then you could easily add on another 5 in the top 25. So it definitely strengthens our schedule and gets us kind of NCAA tournament ready as the spring's rolling around. And it's great for recruiting, because we can tell the kids they're playing so many tough matches against the top kids in the nation. So it's been an excellent move, no doubt about it, with us, and it's been kind of fun to travel to some different places that we've been traveling to for the last quite a long time for me. So I've enjoyed every step of the way. It's definitely tough and has its challenges, but I feel like we're in the right place without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. And finally, the spring is what they call the championship season. You'll go for conference titles, and that's where you play in your NCAA tournament. But what's the immediate schedule look like? What do you have this fall, as that is always important as your build-up toward that all-important spring season?
Yeah, the fall is just kind of getting the girls back to playing form, tournament form. A lot of the kids have stayed in shape and played the tournaments this fall. There will be a few that will have to get going when they get back, but we'll have our first official team practice will start September 15th, and then all 8 girls will compete the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th weekend in California, and there's a tournament that Baylor's hosting as well. So that'll be our first official team competition. Even though it's the individual season, all 8 girls will be competing that weekend in September.
All right. Well, certainly congratulations on that early birthday gift, and all we wish you great success as the head man at Texas A&M.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's Mark Weaver, the women's tennis head coach here in Aggieland from 12th Man Studios.